Hello, this is Wlbert Galindo. I am talking to you by computer, not by phone, in which I've been advertising my book, KR-84. Now, I haven't been advertising it that good because I've been advertising me, which should be the book. I know I've been telling you about the book and how it's portrayed, and with other sense. It's not the introduction. The introduction was for introducing the characters of KR-84. But the characters within the introduction that I put in, there's these are characters working from the government, and also other things, other characters that they portrayed in. Um, each character has a um, each of them has a backstory, but it leads into KR-84. Now, KR-84, as I've done that, it was a big major project. Before it was before KR-84, it was called Aftershock, which that was like the beginning of it. And with Aftershock, I did a lot of research and a lot of stuff, and it became Gemini, which in turn became KR-84. I never published those things because they were still in the making, and they were still in the typing, and also putting ideas, putting it together. KR-84, I put it together with other research that I've done, and this book that I put in um, is about also, like, not only science fiction but other genres that compiles in the book. Anyway, um, now the book, it's about the future, the how should I say it? It's the undecided future that it just changes. If I could read it to you within this book. Um, what I put there is, this book is about the uncertain future. Okay, the uncertain future in our world, which now is spiraling down toward the end. All right, and biological warfare with advanced aircraft and weaponry becomes more evident as time lapses quickly. Okay, as it is now in reality. A global conspiracy called Project Firebird is putting our children at the risk because of massive abductions across the country and the world. So it's something different. Then you have the United Nations has launched an internal investigation in trying to expose the secret world government, and they're trying to expose them. And then it continues with KR-84 is the countdown to chaos, and it's called Fight the Future. Now the thing is, fighting the future is about advanced weaponry and global conspiracy, and also um, the abductions and everything else. Well, massive abductions to our future and our children. This book is very exciting. Uh, it's like it has fiction and nonfiction clash, and it's really it has its ups and downs. It has its twists and turns, and this book is like really, it brings out a lot of things that draws more questions. It's really happening, or is it's just like just fiction, as he says. But like I said, it's once you read it, it makes you think, and that's what I like with these books. These books have what ifs, and I've read a lot of books. I've read a lot of books and all that, and it like I said, it's really exciting stuff. Um, Now the publishers that I've gone to all of these publishers, and I try to find out, about, what they provide and everything else. And I went to this publisher, which is non not it's a non um, it's a non-published company. It's on your own. It's your own publishing, and they're very good. To me, they're good. They're a Christian non-publishing company, and I've been with them for at least, I would say, a year or 2 years. They're the ones that published the introduction, which was my first book, and so far so good. I mean, it's been great. Um, they give you a lot of options. Also, you have to answer a lot of questions and everything else about what you want to create in your book. It's a self-publishing book, so it you decide what you want to put in your book and what you want to put into it and what artwork you want to put in, and they'll see what they could do. But in other times, they're good on that. They're good in their word, and they really, there's some good stuff. But like I said before, KR-84 is a book series. This still leans to what this is. The first book is volume one. Volume two is category one. So the thing is that like I said, I can't describe how much is good on this one, but like I said before, it's a project that I've done, and it's a big project, and that's why I call it KR-84. Um, Now you can find this book KR-84 online bookstores, which is Amazon online. They have it for Barnes and Nobles, Walmart. Um, I've searched in my phone, and there's other online bookstores that have that. If you want to find it, is you could type in uh, Wlbert Galindo KR-84 or KR-84 by Wlbert Galindo, and once you type that in, it'll give you uh, these books, these other online bookstores. Now I don't know if they sell it on the shelves. You have to see. You have to see if they have KR-84. If they don't, then it's online bookstores. But there's a lot of bookstores. There's two of them, if I could say it. There's two bookstores that are out of stock. One is called the Summit, which is by Barnes and Nobles, and the other one is called Willow Grove or Willowbrook, yeah, Willowbrook Bookstore online, and they're out of stock too. I think they're selling it in shelves. I don't know. You have to check it out and see if you like that kind of book. KR-84 science fiction, of course, but it's also different genres that's mixed in to the story. Government conspiracy, espionage, biblical. There's also biblical sense in there with Lucifer and the angels. There's a lot of stuff that's in here. Um, and like I said, you can find it online. It's $15.49 for them. It'll be a great gift if people like these kind of books. Um, in my opinion, this book is like one of the good books that I've written. Like I said, it's a big project of mine. The second one from this book series, volume two, is called Category One. It's in its typing phase now. I'm almost done with it, and I will submit it and everything else. But it's volume two, and it's called Category One. It's mixed is also connected with KR-84. So the thing is that in this book, at the ending of KR-84 is a cliffhanger. So in this cliffhanger starts the other story, and that's Category One. So that's the next book. So if you read it, and I know you'll enjoy it, it's very interesting. And at the end, you're gonna say what the hell happened. So, but it's like I said, it goes into Category One, and that's the second volume. That's from the book series. So, like I said before, it's a great book, and like I said, I've read it to you, the backing of the book, of what it entails and what it's explained as a government conspiracy, a global conspiracy, Project Firebird, uh, and people want to know what Project Firebird is. You got to read the book. That's what it says. Also, the advanced weaponry and biological warfare, which is happening today. You know what I'm saying? If you come and read this and you analyze this book and everything else of what it's worth, it's like fiction and nonfiction clashed. So yeah, it's really it's really interesting book once you come and read it. But like I said before, there's a cliffhanger there. So all these books I have that's going to be published and submitted, there's going to be cliffhangers in every end of this book. So the ending chapter of it is called Blood and Rain. That's Blood in Rain, and that's the ending of the book, and that ends a lot of stuff. And it will answer more questions, but also give you more questions. So it's like I said before, it's a good book. It's a good book if you read it, and it'll be a good gift. But if people like conspiracies, uh, uh, also global stuff, and things that are conspiracies that are like today, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta read this book. It's something. And there's a creature in there, in the book that are called chupacabras, and at first it was mythological, but it's real in the when you see it in the news and all, they're real. And if you find out in research, if you Google it, it is real. But I put it within my story, and chupacabras are half wolf and half coyote, right? And I turn them to be like creature of dinosauric prehistoric creatures, but they're not that big. You know what I'm saying? They're not like dinosaurs, but they're big, and they they're really experimented on. They're part of Project Firebird. They're experimenting on. There's an extraterrestrial virus called Norica. Yeah, you gotta read about that too. At the end of this book, there are endnotes that describe each of what I put in there. You have widows, you have oxens, which is the chupacabras, and then you have other stuff that goes in there, but it has my own meaning and my own definition because of what I create. So once you see the endnotes, then you'll understand of these things that are in the book. Um, I believe that these characters are, there is no main character in this book. There is none. You'll see characters that go into other books and they're in there, but there's no main characters because a lot of them are kill off. That's how I put it in there. But like I said before, the ones that really stand out is Lucifer, Stacy Rose, William Lopez, and there's other characters that stand out too, like Mr. White, which he is a very mysterious character. He's like a shadowy government figure, but the thing is, you don't know if he's human or he's an alien or he's a creature that's experimented on. So yeah, so his name is Mr. White, and he's like the one of the game players of this whole conspiracy. So, but anyway, but like I said, you can find it in bookstores, in online bookstores. If you could find them, if there bookstores like in outer bookstores and everything else, you can find it out. But like I said, KR-84 is good. Um, there's these authors that they inspired me. There's Stephen King, Robert Ludlum, Dean Koontz. Uh, my favorite show is The X Files. I like the way it's portrayed. Also, Alfred Hitchcock, which he made a lot of storylines and movies, and they also were cliffhangers. So that they really inspired me. So I wanted to do my own storyline, my own style too of writing. So anyway, um, KR-84, I have it right here. You can get it right here. It's a great cover. You know, also, the back, which tells everything, as I said to you. And so you can get it for $15.49, Amazon online, also Kindle, Amazon Kindle, Barnes and Nobles, and Walmart. And there's other bookstores that are online that you could go in and check out. But it'll be a great gift. Thank you, and thank you for listening.